Welcome in, builders and cultivators alike. Just taking a quick look here before I started recording, and I noticed that if we took off our kind of outdated health skill here, we could actually put on our crit one. While I'm not super needing the crit at the moment, what I do need from here is that duration of motion skill. Again, we get charges for our ultimate based on 5 seconds of riding, and right now at least, our motion skill is not 5 seconds, it's only 4. So once we level that up, and then maybe we can re-roll this one down at the bottom there where it adds duration, we can add some extra time to it. Again, remember, we also heal while we're using that skill, so pretty handy there. I'm gonna hop out of town here. We got a mushroom man right outside I want to kill. We're kind of late in the month, and we're low on stamina, so we got a couple different things going on here. Also, we're nearing the end of the year, so we should have the Sect roll over and get another set of fruit. So I might, maybe next month we roll on down there so that we can stock up a little bit more on Sect contribution. Already checked, there's no missions for this, but I just want the herbs more than anything else. So just gonna clear him out while we're here. You know, do our part, keep the city safe. You don't want the mushroom man dealing the turmeric to the kiddos. You keep your herbal remedies to yourself, mushroom man. I'm just gonna confiscate these. And skill-wise, we maxed everything out except for Feng Shui and Talisman. Talisman doesn't seem to have books I can easily access. I seem to remember at the auction somebody did sell one, so a little unfortunate. I didn't realize at the time I should pick that up, but it is what it is. Quest-wise, we're clear. This one I'm purposely avoiding. I'm not sure if this is the one I'm thinking of, but there's a quest you can take that will fast forward you, and I don't want to fast forward. Maybe when we're ready to leave the zone, maybe we'll check that out. So that is why I'm avoiding that one, if anyone's wondering. Also, before I teleport, Alchemist, okay, we could, was defeated. I just want to check and make sure. Black, Mushroom Man, manuals, Mushroom Man. I want to make sure we don't have anything changed. I don't think we went and cleared out that mountain spirit. At least it doesn't say he was defeated. So maybe we go deal with that before we leave here, because that is quicksand just up north from us. Let's do that. Who knows what crazy adventures we'll get into on the way. Okay, yeah, he is here. Can we bop you and get out of here before the end of the month? We shall see, I suppose. I don't think we even need energy, if I'm being frank. I'm gonna carp you. We already know that our carp is better than a mountain spirit. I'm so pleased that this playthrough hasn't had mountain spirit problems. He's usually what kills me when I start a new character. Nice, good drops. The fact that they can drop fruits just makes it so valuable. You know what? I'm gonna take that. I'm not too worried about getting up to the maximum. We're not that close to our next breakthrough, but I do want to progress on that Lotus a little bit. Artifact Fiend was defeated. Our master defeated Lu Ling. Decondensation from Xian Phoenix Sect. She won and spared his life. Alright. What do you know? Alright, the sleepy, creepy, one-legged birdman face that we see, and then we keep a feather, which gives us spiritual res 10%. Cool. Head that way. And as I mentioned, ooh, hang on. What's that? Is that something special? Oh, right, the alchemist thing. It said we could get a special fate if we break through there. Maybe we will, just to see what it is. It's an alchemist feat, so I'm highly doubtful that it's going to be particularly good for me, but, you know, worth looking at. Last time I was playing, that was so badly translated, I gave up. I just could not understand what that questline was saying. Seems like they've, for the most part, got all that dealt with, which has been nice. There's been not much, other than that weird, they don't have the names, the translated names of the blooms in some of their dialogue properly, but other than that, it's been actually pretty good. Do we want to sleep here before we go? We could do it for free at the Sect. Yeah, let's get out of here. We also have the book quest line. Oh, have I encountered anything interesting? Tons of things, actually. Okay, before we rest, I'm gonna use up the last of our stamina. Oh, nope, we're too low. 19's too low to do crafting, so we will just have to rest. Alright, and with that being said, Friendo, you want to debate? Nope. You want to dual cultivate? Thank you. Cha-ching. Do you want to spar? Nice. This is one of the reasons why having a friend is nice. It's gonna be so much better. Like, the fact that I have 2 red skills on already is telling me I'm doing pretty decent. We also got a good chunk of skills from that mythical fiery unicorn that we've helped. I lost, but I learned a lot. Do you have a Taoist mind? You do. I gotta be careful. I don't want to accidentally break her Taoist mind by defeating her in spars a whole bunch. She's at will 3rd stage, though. She's fine. What does will do? Damage dealt 5. Damage taken minus 10%. Skill tool. That's actually really good. I wish I could take that. How about give us a destiny that we can take other people's Taoist minds as our own, rather than just give ours out. Alright, cha-ching. Let's pop our nose in here. We're gonna need missions. Recruit, subdue, inspect Feng Shui. Yeah, I could do that. Failed to spy. That looks fine. Traitor, sure. Maintenance, yep. Harvest fruit. Okay, we gotta remember this combination. Okay, so mythical and rare. Mythical and rare, red and blue. Lost artifact, that's fine. Capture thieving disciple, I think that's fine. Cool. And before we head out, this is not reset, correct? And we did buy everything out. Yes. And manual library. I am gonna browse quick. Still need foundation level. Okay, the fact that I bought this and didn't buy any of these tells me I've probably already been through here. Yeah, they didn't have quite what I wanted. We got 3 months until this refreshes. Alright, that's fine. Let's get out of there. And I think we are off and running. What do you have that's new in here? Oh, that's cute. Oh, you're a hideous little gremlin. I love it. Yep. Welcome. Alright, we're not switching any of that out. Start blazing through these. No time left in the current month. Boo. Oh, time. It's because we had to invite her to do the spar and the dual cultivation. I mean, the dual cultivation I think was like 10 days. I think the spar was 5. So, and, you know, that's a chunk of my month right there. That's why you want to get popular enough that other people will do the inviting for you. Then you don't have to pay those costs. So much more powerful. We'll get there. One of the rewards our Lotus can give us is a seed that raises charisma ever so slightly, but, you know, given enough time, you can go all the way up to divine charisma. And then people will just absolutely love us. In fact, our problem then will be people won't leave us alone. We'll have like 5 to 10 people inviting us every single month to do stuff. That's more of a player running out of time than the game time. Master wants a debate. Of course, Master. I have learned much. Remind me, Master. What is your worldview? You are kind. People think the path of immortality is decided at birth. No, preservation will prevail. Chicken or egg? I don't know what the correct answer to this is. I'm gonna say chicken. Cultivation is a hard road full of death and full of deception and death. We would continue. 1700. That's a few skill points right there. Cheng I want to spar, but I can't find a suitable opponent. Want to go a few rounds? Just making sure she's not going to absolutely stomp me. Lightning cultivator. Okay, we haven't done much with her yet. This is truly turning into a harem pro tag. Oh, ouch! The harem. Oh, I can't use that. Okay, well, I'm gonna carp you. You truly are the #1 lightning cultivator. Where all the powerful ladies have now noticed us. I won! You are good! Thank you. All right, and she's happy that we dueled. Our Taoist mind went up, and we gained some. That's exactly what we want, because now I didn't spend any time for those things. Our martial arts are unsurpassed. Shoot, I've already forgotten. Were they the ones that we don't like? We got in trouble for dual cultivating with somebody from a different sect. Sure. Why not? You have fun with that. Sometimes you have a sect thing that says you're not allowed to do what I just did, so be careful if you have that one. Alright, the boyos are back. Jinjuan, I peeked at the Great Path and have seen a mystery of rewrite destiny, but I can't make up my mind as to which route I should take. Could you help me by giving me some advice? Yes. For Jumon, in the next breakthrough, provide feedback on what she should take. So we can tell her what we want her to take next time she actually breaks through. If I remember right, she has a dumb fire earth one, but she's specialized in blade, I want to say. Wind blast, mirage, that's garbage. That would be okay for an NPC, actually. This is probably what she should take. You receive free spiritual food. This one is like a tiny, tiny amount. I would definitely not take that one. I think we're going to tell her to take the martial arts specialization. There you go, friend. No problem. Free advice from your buddy Cheng. To be on the... You are often sent on the elders to the wild on missions. I'm worried about your safety. Please, take this. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, it's so nice to be liked instead of bullied. Cheng in here, putting in the work for the sect. Feels nice to be appreciated, making some friends. Alright, yeah, I see you and your stupid invulnerability skill. They really need to do a pass on movement skills. Fire one and the air one specifically are so much better than like everything else. Alright. I see that these are nice and close to each other. That's handy. Yep, yep. It's not stealing if we take it from a thief. New ultimate we might double check on. Trying to just blitz through these as quickly as possible. One of the ones that, if you go for the Elder Dragon Breath, it puts you in the role of Sect Master right off the bat, but you're like a complete garbage sect. So you spend a lot of time grinding up stats for your sect. It's a cool fate, and it's got a lot of story, and you end up with a, you take the following bug as your fate for like the first 4 or 5 times, and it becomes really powerful. It turns into a dragon, essentially. But, man, that's a grindy one. So much time, especially if you want to do it like really well. What you actually want to do with that one is you conquer all the other sects in the first area, because it will give you their spirit roots going forward for your sect. Normally, the dragon sect starts with spear plus whatever you started at with your highest root. And if you can get them all, then when you go to further areas, you'll have all the different roots in your sect. And then so for the rest of the game, you'll just have them with you. 2 in that direction, starting with Subduing. It looks like to the east, Subduing is where I've got the most at the moment. At least these are paying pretty decently. If I do maybe one more set of these, unless we buy a martial art, that should set me up with plenty for the fruit. Buying herbs is another thing I would consider. I don't mind making a nice little stash. Although, once we break through, our stats are going to have a pretty good jump, and the stuff we're making now will be kind of low-tier trash. The classic cultivation thing. You know, at the beginning, they're desperate for, you know, a grade 8 spirit stone, and then they break through, and now that's complete trash. It does nothing. It's a very compelling type of system for games. Like, they really lucked into that with their cultivation mythology. Bye-bye, birdie boy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. None of that now. None of that. Yep, we even got a motion skill off. Look at that. If only the sword one made you invulnerable like the air one does. It's a dang shame. Completing your geomancy, you happen to notice a dark object flying through the air. It seems you looking up it sees you looking up and rushes towards you, laughing madly. Alright, I've mentioned before, but these are also one of the biggest killers. They have that shotgun... Oh, and I can't even hide there. They have that shotgun attack. Be very careful with those in the early game. You get greedy because they give you books for forging. But, yeah, be careful. That's another... Mountain Spirit and that guy are my number 1 and number 2 killers. I think we had... Yeah, there's another one over here. Oh, no. What is that one? Oh, that's not our Sect quest. Okay. Alright. Tiptoe into there. The person sneaking about ahead is the Traitor. Alright, we got him. Down you go, buddy boy. I think my plan here is going to be... We're going to finish up this round, obviously. We don't use Perfect Charge, unfortunately. We're going to finish up this round. We'll probably do a second round quick. And then maybe we'll do the Book Lady storyline. Okay, spiritual fruit harvesting. This was red and blue. Go look. Alright, mythical and rare. Red and blue. Think about it. That was not it. Rare and uncommon, not it. That would be blue and green. Rare and mythical, this is it. It took me forever to figure that out. Like, yeah, that's a little bit of leap of logic. I'm really glad they nerfed this from the giant white ape that used to spawn. Another place I got myself killed often. Alright, and clear you out. Look at Cheng, just doing his chores like a good boy. Make Master proud so she'll come do some more debates. Those skill points are so dang nice. When we jump up to different realms of passives, though, like when we go up to key condensing here, the key condensing blue books will be more expensive than the blue books we currently have. So we may get to the point that we won't be able to maintain having these reds. Why it's so important that we just really grind on those skill points whenever we have the opportunity. As mentioned, there are other ways. We'll unlock a nice way to get some more, but we're not there yet, so gotta just keep at it. Got that cultivation grind set. Alright, who are you? The artifact stealer? No. Must be harassing. I didn't even read that one, to be honest with you. They're all gonna start blending together. Yeah, nope. Easy peasy. That's what I like. 20-30 seconds, we out of here. More time on the load screens than the mission. Kambuki, yep. And I think we did finally capture one of these guys, so I'm not too interested in capping him. Yeah, there you go. Easy peasy. I wish you dropped loot. 10, what is that garbage? Okay, and what do we got left? Subduing monsters, and it's just a turn in. Let's go. Remember, there's one right there if I need to do another subduing. Okay, we know we don't have anything here. We know that hasn't reset yet, although it should at the end of this month, possibly. Let me just poke my nose. I'm not sitting on a manual I wanted to learn, right? We're carrying out a bajillion manuals, that's for sure. You are key refining. 2 sword stacks. Why are you not comparing to my... Oh, but you're blue. You're not even purple. Never mind. Yeah, our inventory's okay at the moment. I think we're okay there. I think we just take the next set here. Let's just prep ourselves for that fruit. I'm just debating whether I want to do the manual ladies storyline, but I think I'm going to wait until after we get our next set of fruits. We missed one when I'm still kind of regretting that. Pick ingredients. Okay, we need to pay attention to that one. I can't accept more missions. I could totally handle more. Okay, we do have a monster sweep. We know there's one up here if we don't find one elsewhere. On entering the village, you see the so-called disciple fraternizing with the locals, relieving them of spirit stones and generally being an ass. Stop! What are you doing? Seeing you, the disciple drops the bag of spirit stones and runs away, holding his head in his hands. Yeah, you better run. How dare you cheat our local peasantry? That's not our Tao. Time to go, big guy. There you go, have a big sword. I should probably be using that a little too. I need to get them all leveled up. I either spend the energy now or I spend the time training the skill later, so it's here or there. You look rather spicy. Are you something I need to actually do? Yes, okay. I don't think there's going to be anything in here that should be super duper dangerous, but I am a little shy after we had that last death. I like these kind of spooky graveyard maps because there's absolute tons of things to break. And every little bit is a little bit more than I didn't have before. Try to keep a balance between zipping through relatively quickly and breaking as much as I can. Oh, you actually have a little HP on you, don't you? There you go, have a little sword. No, I am gonna clear this out. Doing these higher level things is important at times because sometimes you'll get different materials. I think I saw some blue comprehension stones when I killed that elite. I'm gonna try to start calling them elite since that is the proper name. I was calling them lieutenants before. That's not really what the proper name is. And the terminology does matter in a game like this. When it's so complicated, not naming things properly is not doing yourself any favors. I generally try to do that in general with gaming. I used to be really bad, like me and everyone I played with. Oh, it's you again. Okay, pop that. I'm also going to want to pop a defense pill. Oh, my thing wasn't up. All right, Harpola, freeze him. We have one sword down. Oh, yeah, that would definitely kill me. Yeah, freeze him, freeze him, freeze him. And use our motion skill. Okay. Ooh. I gotta remember, that dude is just dangerous. He is really dangerous. Okay. Yeah, and I did get... Okay, they were G1 soul stones, but still. It used to be really bad, me and people I'd game with, is we would just use nicknames or whatever for different things in a game, but then it becomes very difficult when you're talking to other people outside of that group, when you're talking about the blim blam and nobody knows what the hell a blim blam is, and you're like, oh, you know, experience, or whatever the thing may be. So I always try to stay on it. I'm not perfect, for sure, but I do try to keep the proper terminology. Alright, we're back to easy stuff now. Boy, that was quite a surprise there. We were not having any problem with the little dudes. I'm shocked that guy was so bad. Must just be a strong monster. He is melee only, I suppose, so when I see one of those, I guess we need to pop our movement skill right away and back up from him. That's a turn in. We still need to do a monster sweep. You're next. I think if we get back and we still have some time this month, we'll probably just train something a little bit to roll the month so I can get my buy. Here's an HP one. For every 1 point of herb, your max value... That's not terrible, actually, because we're at 50 or whatever. That'd be 100 HP right there. Every time lightning bolt... Oh, unfortunately. If I was lightning, that would have been pretty good. Another one. I'll save you, disciple. Don't you worry. You should train up your passive skills, especially your defensive and attack manuals, before you go out and take hard missions. You gotta teach them. There you go. All right, we still need a monster sweep. We've got a subdue to turn in. A patrol. I'm gonna construct it. Construct first. Oh, we did run out of time. Yep, see, here we go. A passerby tries to take your merciful vassal falling rock, but not before you spot them. See who it is. Number 1 finger cultivator. Yeah, he looks like the type. He's foundation late from watchful family. He's got a spouse who is a foundation, and he's got some... Okay, I can take this guy. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? Give him a good beating. Give up, there's no escape. I hate to stoop this low, but here we are. You do the same. I must have mercy vessels falling manual to increase my strength. Finger freeze? You jerk. Your finger damage will be neutralized. Well, good for you. I'm not like you. We don't do that around here. We use swords like men. Okay, you are actually a little spicy, Mr. I have an artifact. Here. Carpola! Freeze him! Finger is known to be pretty decent for fighting other cultivators. So, just warning there. I am actually going to pop a defensive. Good dodge, bucko. Heal. Movement skill. And an ultimate. Get him! Ultimate blade works! But slightly different so it's not copyrighted. Okay. It'd be nice if we had something to immobilize or slow him before I pop that. Only got a couple little hits there. He is also popping pills, I see. There we go. I have a treasure. I accept, you may go. You can humiliate them, which is very, very painful for them, but you are really going to make them hate you if you do that. I'm not interested in that, but he started it. We are not. I repeat, we are not going to get a bully on us again. None of those were ones I particularly care about. Alright, take action. I am going to have to, unfortunately, heal here. Let's pop... I guess if nothing else, this helps clear out... some of the stuff I'm carrying around. That's a hard one. Give me a little bit of energy. I can't believe somebody from Watchful Lotus would do that. I guess they were demonic. Can't trust those demonic cultivators. You need to be on the path of righteousness like Cheng. Cha-ching, speaking of. Oh no, maybe that's his catchphrase. Cha-ching. Oh no. Alright, clear these out easy peasy. Hopefully we... I thought there was a... monster sweep one up here, but maybe I was wrong. Thought it was right about where we're at. Oh, there it is. Okay, never mind. We are good. Okay, what do we got left? We have monster sweep. We've done since... we need that one. Perfect. Okay, we'll do the monster sweep here. No problem. I do really like the art on their bamboo. It really reminds me of like classical Chinese art with the... I don't know if it's technically watercolor, but like the ink/watercolor look to them. Very, very beautiful art. When I was in China, I was there during the World Fair, and there was a saying amongst the Chinese when the World Fair happened: if you go to the World Fair, you'll regret it, and if you don't go to the World Fair, you'll regret it. They grossly underestimated how popular it would be, so it was ridiculously overcrowded. And the tickets we had were from our hotel that we had booked for it, and it got us a pass, like a quick pass, to be able to go check up the Chinese exhibit, which was really cool, really nice. And we were like, oh, okay, well, we've got to see, you know, the American one and the French one and the German one. We were going to see all these exhibits. So we get in, and like we heard, like I think it was the Saudi Arabia one was apparently supposed to be like really, really cool. So we get in this line, right? And we're standing there for a while. And I was traveling with my brother who is fluent in Chinese. And there's a sign. And I'm like, hey, brother, what's that sign up there say? And he kind of looks at it and he kind of gives a weird look. I'm like, what? He goes, from this point, 9 hours. And I'm like, wait, what? And then like I look over to the side and there's a dude selling like little fold-out stools. And I'm like, wait a minute. And so we realize, yeah, we're not going to stand 9 hours in line. So we were like, oh, crap. And then so now that we had that piece of information, we started looking around at like the other exhibits. Yeah, pretty much every single one of them was that or worse. So the one he really wanted to see was the French exhibit because there was some art, like classical art there that he wanted to see. And so we go over there and we're like standing near the end of the line, like hemming and hawing because it's obvious we're not going to stand 9 hours in line. And there's this fight that breaks out between security and this family. And it turns out that the family had like somehow acquired a wheelchair and they were pretending that one of them was like handicapped and trying to get in through the special entrance. And so they got in this big fight with the security, and like the security guys are all flustered and they see us standing there like watching them, and they like wave us over and they're flustered and they're talking in Chinese, really excited with my brother. And he's like, they want to see our passports. So we get our passports out and show it to them. And then they're like, okay, fine, you guys can come in. So we think that the security guards think one of us was handicapped and they let us in. So we got to actually see the French exhibit. And it was so ridiculously crowded. Like, it was like being a leaf caught in the tide. There were so many people. It was literally shoulder to shoulder, wall to wall amounts of people. Like, if there was a fire, like 100,000 people would have died or something ridiculous. Like, that levels of like, this is not safe at all. But we got to see it, so he was very happy. So those were the two exhibits we got to see and nothing else. That's my World Fair story for you if you're interested. Okay, we have not had the fruits reset. We have a little bit of time left in this month. Let's actually do a little bit of skill training or crafting. How much stamina do I have? Not much, actually. Okay, I don't really want to rest yet, so maybe we'll hold off on the crafting. Let's do a little bit of skill work. Okay, that's fully done. We could do some here. It's unlikely that I'm going to upgrade this one, so that might be worth the time. The cooldown of martial skills when you fly. Okay, so I can get better cooldowns. This lowers the cost. That would be pretty nice. When there's only one enemy, lowers the cooldown. That would also be pretty nice. I don't think I want to do this one because there's a decent chance we can upgrade that. What about mind skills? Ooh, cha-ching. I think the most valuable thing would be motion skill duration. I think we're going to work on that one. So let's do some upgrading of not the energy, but this one. I'd like it to get to 4 if I can. So we'll max cultivation time, cultivate. Okay, we got the one I wanted. Let's leave that alone. We did run out of time there anyways, so that's fine. So now, when we do our motion skill, that was plus 3 something. So we're going to have 7 something seconds. So we'll drop one sword at the beginning, and then hopefully 5 seconds in, we'll drop the second sword, and then we'll be able to do our ultimate really quickly. We don't have to wait for a full recharge there. All right, pass our month. Bafu seems to have something to say to me. Our Sect's martial arts are unsurpassed. Why are all these Infinite Horizon guys hanging around here? Sure. Get out of here. Rumor has it Mountain Specter appeared in Quicksand. Okay. We have new merchandise in markets, new merchandise in Manual Pavilion. Alright, so let's look at manuals first. because I could get the fruit later. The manuals I would want to grab and train right away. Defense. When your max vitality reaches 1600, increased by 2. Every time you receive damage, there's a chance to reduce damage. Not what I'm looking for. Ditto. Failure there. Next up here, unless it's higher than purple, I'm probably not interested. And then we don't have the skill points for those. Okay, nothing there, unfortunately. Treasure Pavilion. Blade. Oh, I wish I could just make a whole shopping list. Yeah, we're gonna have enough, so I'm just gonna grab this. I would buy those last, like I keep mentioning, because we're gonna 2-for-1 those. But for now, we've been doing our chores diligently. We got the good boy points. We can turn those in for spirit fruits. Alright, I do think that once I have eaten all this up, we're going to go check that next bit of the storyline. Anything else? No. Don't have any new furnaces. Don't want to buy chi. Alright. Bulk use. Cheng. And here, we want to put away the sword fruit. We also have this extra ring that we picked up. We should give that away before somebody comes and steals it from us. Okay, who showed up again? Mountain Specter. And Quicksand. Alright, let's head up and deal with him quick. And I believe that's going to be the closest spot. And because always need more Bambuki blades? Sure. Submit. Zip on over. A monkey sits under a strange tree staring up at the fruit. Help the monkey pick the fruit. Shoo away the monkey. You leave that poor tree alone. Just trying to grow fruit, and here you are bullying him. Here you are trying to bully me. You chase off the thieving monkey and are about to leave when a large hole appears in the ground. The scent of treasure wafts out. You go forward and take the treasure. All the leaves in the tree start shaking as if in thanks. You pick up the treasure and leave. Good deeds are rewarded. One blade. What are we getting to? Sword is done. Okay, we're getting to a few of these that are going to max out next time around. This is going to take a hot minute, though, because we're going to have to 2-for-1 some of those. But as we finish, each one. Whoa, no. I don't want to have little fights. I just want to get in and out if I can. As we finish each one, that'll just be another type of fruit that we can 2-for-1. So we'll get there. Not much I can do about it. Yeah, get out of here with your shotgun attack. I think I'm still carrying around the stuff from last time we did one of those too. I should really not be doing that. We're a lot less bullyable, but we're just going to make enemies as they attack us. You notice something strange ahead. As you get closer, it looks like a haphazard array. There is a risk of harm if you fail to break the array. Try to break through. Considering the electrical flows of the surrounding Feng Shui, you determine the structure of the array. Having located the core of the array, you attempt to unlock it. Breaking the array, you discover a cave mansion inside. No doubt a cultivator lived here at one point. You search the cave and find some useful items. Okay, sure. Alright, tree vault, store. I'm also need to sell some of these darn books that are just all over me. Got palm fruit. Key. Well, next time we have a auction, we'll go sell some of that. And maybe if we get a big stockpile, we'll give them to our friend. No, not ring. I don't want. Where's that fruit? There it is. Also, we don't need to carry around these textbooks, so we can not get rid of those. Okay. I want to hold on to a couple things, because like I said, sometimes there are quests or whatever where we need to give somebody a book. We'll hold on to, I don't know, 2. Get rid of all the rest of those. You know what? Just get rid of the ring. We haven't found anyone to give it to at the moment. Get rid of all those. Oh, we also have this Feng Shui diagram. I keep saying I'm gonna do that too. All right, let's do that immediately while I'm thinking about it. What do you do? Divination. What? Here you can find clues to the dragon vein hidden in the world. You may find clues through geomancy near the indicated location. Okay, so I'm supposed to piece where this map is? Alright, so piece of mountain. This is not very many clues. Show hide location. Drag map. This is not a very good clue here. Okay, so I'm seeing kind of like a curved mountain with something to the side. Maybe it could be down in this area, perhaps, where I haven't fully explored. Okay, well that's not super useful if I'm being honest. Zoom map. Okay, that's not the map I want. I want to bring this up if I could have this a little larger. Okay, well that wasn't super useful. Let's do another one. You can only have divine one at once. Please finish it. Okay. Curvature. Oh, I see. It's gonna stay over here. I really wish I could click this and have it go back to the larger size that I could actually see. My old man eyes are not appreciating that. Okay, well, we're not gonna get that at the moment. Let's portal out of here. You know what? Let's stop at town while we're out and about. And I just want to A, check this, and B, double check the manual pavilion. It's the only place that has foundation stuff, so. Energy, no. When your reputation reaches 1500, your max vitality. This is fine. This is actually fine. I'm gonna definitely take that. We'll get there sooner or later. For the duration of your motion skill, your vitality is restored. This actually would stack with our other one. Every time an ally dies, eh. And I highly doubt you're going to have anything super rare. If I was going to cultivate that, would I be able to equip that right now? I very well might. Alright, I'm not going to cultivate here, though. I'm going to go cultivate at the Sect. Let's learn that quick. Still looking for that sweet, sweet defensive skill. That's kind of the bottleneck I'm at right now. I want that before we do the next set of challenges. That one shot we had, plus a difficult fight with the Hellspawn, made me a little bit nervous. Oh, man. Yeah. Unfortunately, it looks like from now on, most of this stuff is going to be multiple learns. My spirit stones! There we go. Yep. And do we have? Yeah, we do, actually. I like to keep one offensive and one defensive. In fact, let's put on the good stuff. We've got them. Might as well use them. Alright, and then I would like to actually equip that. Foundation, no, not you. You. Nice. Okay, that also then means I don't need you anymore. So let's unlearn mind skill. This one. Unlearn. Yes. Alright, a passerby tries to steal our silence cloud. See what I mean about carrying things on you, though? See who it is. Watchful Lotus Sect again. Give him a good beating. Give up, there's no escape. I would just give it to you if you asked. This is your fault. This is your fault. I don't know what else to tell you. Now let's test this out while we've got a chance. Oh, didn't even get a chance to test it. We won too fast. My master is keep on saying late. Keep the stuff. You may go. Don't have the bottle, huh? This isn't over until next time. That's like Chinese equivalent of like you don't got the balls. Okay, you try to rob me. I catch you. You fight me. I beat you. You say, please don't kill me, so I don't. And then you're like, ha, what a wimp, what a coward, you didn't even kill me. Like, you're not gonna make it far, lady. You're not gonna make it far. Fist fruit. Oh, we got our second 50, and our fire's at 50. We're getting there. We're getting there. Making some progress on that, at least. Okay, since apparently we have a lot of thieves around this area, I'm gonna store these for the time being, because I am attracting far too much problems. Okay, we learned our skill. How's our stamina doing? Fine. Foundational income. Nobody I want to mess with here. Let's claim our wages while I'm thinking about it. I just don't want to. I don't want to start a quest at not full. Maybe let's. Okay, let's do a little bit of crafting, and that'll burn the month, and then we'll rest. This is gonna take some stamina to do, anyways. We want more healing, probably. Yeah, more healing, please. Alchemy. Yep. Okay, so we need 50 turmeric to get started. And then, what would 50 be if these are 5? Or no, if these are 5 each. 30? That doesn't seem right. Half of this would be 125. No, maybe that is right. Can I do math on camera? I can. Okay, that's surprising. All placed. Yes. All right, and boom. Different pots can do different things. That they can make it faster or slower or give you more slots, etc., etc. And not the best, not the worst. And day 12. Yeah, we're gonna run out of stamina. Let's just do it. We'll do a second batch of healing. Yes, yes. So you can see here is the proficiency. If you get that up to 100%, then you just get better yields. I don't know if we're gonna do that much of this one, whoops, or not, but either way, we've got the turmeric. 50 of those. 30 of those. Oh no, we procced its special ability. Oh, okay, we'll do it. Yep. Yeah, this is not helpful for this recipe in the slightest, is it? That can be really nice, like, if you're doing a recipe that needs several different things, and you proc that nice and early, you can save a lot of materials. Alright, and then we will hospital, recoup. Alright, now I'm feeling fine for getting this done. Alright, so I think it's right here. Getting overtaken by the stupid crow damage. You go inside the place and it's completely empty. In the inner room on an altar is a golden chest. You take a closer look and you see it's extravagant, not just any box. Open it. You pop open the golden chest to find an ancient book inside. The Aether Breathing Manual. It's wrapped up in oilcloth like a real treasure. Just as you're about to take a closer look, an owl screeches in the air, echoing through the wild. Don't get sidetracked now. Some lackeys are coming. Be on your guard. Who's that? What business do you have here? Capture the intruder first. We'll ask questions later. Capture nonsense. This thief came for the golden chest. Killed him on sight. This lady is causing me so much trouble. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yep, this is why we don't do that right off the bat. I just popped a defensive pill. Popping my carp. We need to get rid of that artifact right away. And the second one. Those are summoning in those little pigs and then buffing them. Alright, Carpola, how we doing? Ooh, that could have gone badly. I'm exceedingly glad we didn't try that before we broke through. Yeah. I wish the game would give you a little more of a hint about what rank you should be before you do these quests. For a game with permadeath. You manage to hold off the first wave of attacking cultivators. Suddenly, another owl hoots, and a scary monster appears before you. In the distance, you can hear more and more cultivators rushing for you. Don't worry about the reinforcements. Remember, cut off the head and the body will fall. Focus on killing the Monster King. Okay, it's a harpy. I don't think we've fought a harpy before, but I'm not too worried about a harpy. Carpola. And let's double check. We're looking for a second sword shadow to drop here. There it is. Okay, beautiful. And that means I can drop my ult after a single movement skill. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Don't waste time finding the reinforcements. The Aether Breathing manual is super valuable. Just take it and run. Follow my lead and we'll get out of here without a scratch. Following Lan Yu's directions, you weave a crazy path through the area, losing your pursuers in no time. Just as you stop to catch your breath in the wild, a figure steps out of the shadows. Ha! Seems that this Muzz better knows than I thought, tracking us down all the way here. Take him down. Fellow cultivator, surely you were tricked by the witch before you. That's why you broke into our temple and stole the manual, right? Fellow cultivator, do you really know what this seductive creature is? She's neither human nor a ghost. If you're curious, I can tell you about her. Why resort to violence? Just give back the Aether Breathing manual and everything will be okay. What is it? Purple mist, purple mist! Suddenly, flames engulf the man before you. He flails around frantically, but the fire burns with supernatural speed. In the blink of an eye, it's over. The wind blows away the tiny ashes left on the ground, leaving no traces. You think losing my body means I can't touch you? Heh. Ironically, this is one of your own venerable one's treasures. I guess you could say you died for a good cause. Oh my goodness, what is going on with this lady? I didn't feel evil even with the spider lady, but you've got something. Why are these people working with monsters? Those crooks and their shady plans not only hidden the manual, but also use some weird magic to link this rare copy to monsters. When the Aether Breath is left alone, monsters sleep. But if someone messes with the manual, the monsters wake up instantly to block intruders. These crooks are working with monsters. We'll come back another day and teach them a lesson. What's the deal with the manual? The manual is the most precious thing in the world. Mastering it lets you breathe like the universe itself, separating the pure from the impure, cleansing up all the dirt. It's the most amazing and essential manual under the sun. Sadly, times have changed. I doubt today's cultivations care much for these manuals, huh? You put me in danger. All I saw was you bravely facing enemies and finding a way out gracefully. Why, was that even a risk? You had plenty of energy left. You've got something to tell me, don't you? Me? Explain myself? If anything, you owe me a thank you. So, thanks a lot, little goofball. Now that I've got your hands on that manual, I can really dig into it. From now on, I'll be able to whip out answers and solutions to any of your problems. He said you were neither human nor a ghost? I mean, have you ever seen a human more gorgeous than me or a ghost more enchanting? So, neither human nor ghost is pretty spot on, I'd say. Why did that person burst into flames? I don't get it entirely either, but it seems to be a treasure from their sect. It's powered by geomancy, and when you flip certain dynamics, it goes up in flames. The fire's mixed with nether air, making it one of the nastiest treasures out there. How about that purple mist? Oh, you little goofball, remember that if you know yourself and know your enemy, you'll win every fight. Who are these people? Heaven knows I don't get all the details myself, but one thing's clear, they definitely have an agenda. To be honest, I'm pretty curious about these hidden secrets too. Stay silent. Oh, you little goofball, thanks for the help. Now that you have the manual, I'm going to hide inside its pages from now on. I need to study it carefully. To repay you, I'll guide you if you decide to learn from the manual. Did we actually get a manual? I don't think we did. That's probably for the best, because then we can't have it stolen from us. Okay, well, there's that. And we don't have a mission? No, we do not. Okay. Man, I'm feeling not having that. I guess we could try... We could try to upgrade our defensive skill with one of our skill upgrade books. Okay, maybe let's try that. I'm feeling a little trapped. I mean, we definitely could do... We got a couple of avenues here, right? We need to master these skills. You know, none of these are mastered, especially these mind skills. Like, we're not even getting all of our free attack yet. Maybe we spend the time doing that. That's one thing we could do. How long until you reset? 5 months. We can burn through time very, very quickly. We're kind of sort of rich at the moment. We got enough that we could buy the most expensive manual if we wanted it. Yes, we do. I think it's time that we just button down and get some cultivation done. All right, let's go to mind. Let's upgrade skill. Let's get the energy one. Max time. So these are costing me G2 soul stones, but I got plenty of them. Let's do it. Now, ideally, at the end of each month, people will come to me and ask to debate or etc. That would be the best. We'll see if that actually happens here, though. Oh, very nice. Breaking through is hard work. I'm almost there. I just need this fire key. Would you give it to me? Accept the request and help you. Hang on a second. She's up there. Do I have a fire already? I don't think I do. Earth and earth. What about if we just bought her one? We couldn't. Okay, I'm going to help my friend out here. Let's portal over to the Blazing Lands. Give me a lure charm. Alright, we'll get her a fire key. I want her to break through. Hello? A stunning woman stands apart, her expression grim. It's clear something has upset her. That pesky cultivator may not be skilled, but that creep's annoying as hell. What do you mean? I'm being followed by an annoying cultivator. This person's clinging to me like a leech, driving me crazy. Why are they after you? It's a long story and it's not important. Let's drop it. Why are you here? Because I've stumbled upon something quite interesting here. As TA4 speaks, she gives you a quick, knowing look. Farewell, my friends. Stay safe. This world's full of treachery, especially from those who think they know everything. TA4 offers a small smile and walks away with measured steps. Alright. You do you, lady. Oh, I didn't look how many we had. I think it was only like 4 though. So we're gonna need to just farm up a full one here for her. I wouldn't mind getting her leveled up a lot, just because she's actually high enough, and I think she'll try to follow us to the next zone if she can. But obviously she can't if she is not leveled up. So one more friend is one less enemy. That's the way to look at it. And it's not that bad of a grind, especially now that we've already broken through. Give me big numbers though, please. 19. I wish I would have actually looked to see how many spares I had. I don't dare not farm the full 100, because otherwise I'd walk all the way back and then be like 1 short. Yep, easy, easy. I wish we could get up to more piercing at this level. We're only at pierce +1, and I believe that's as high as we can go right now. That'll just make my clearing much better. Alternatively, we could have maybe a different right click. Although, I don't know if sword ever gets particularly AoE. That's what I'm hoping this Lotus is going to do next level, is make our right click more AoE, or at least have an AoE component to it. And that'll help for stuff a ton when we're farming. Yep. Goodbye, Mr. Fox. Goodbye, doggos. we up to 59? Oh goodness, we just passed the hour mark. Oh my gosh, time really flies when you're playing this game, I have to say. Definitely one of my favorite games. It's just, I tend to burn out on it. So I'm kind of actually hoping, because I'm recording, my plan is, as long as people are watching, to continue pushing forward. So the only thing that will stop us is death. Victory or death for Cheng. And so far, pretty good. We've had the gourd break once, but it repaired itself really quickly and didn't cost me anything, so I don't exactly know what's up with that. But other than that, we still should have our 3 Bogwood Jades. So we should still have essentially 3 lives if we have to get to that point. I do find Nightmare to be about right for me. I don't know, some people really like Chaos, but whenever people start talking about Chaos, they almost always start talking about having to save scum. Well, why are you playing a mode that you have to save scum? Like, I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I don't like save scumming. I feel like having the stakes is what makes like a permadeath run good. But I also don't want the frustration of just like dying over and over again. Alright, well, should be our last one here. I think what we'll do is we'll get this crafted up for our friendo, and then we'll call that good there for this episode. Be nice if she actually does break through. We'll see what treasures we have. Maybe we could give her a better treasure than she currently has. We got a couple things in the bank. Oh, interesting. I didn't have to finish those dogs. All right, 112. We're good. And we're out of here. Between 2 adjacent mountain ridges, silvered flashes catch the eye. Upon closer inspection, you see sunlight reflecting off the wind antelope. Good, I've sealed off the mountain pass. When they come seeking retribution, just focus on taking their manuals. Leave the rest to me. No sooner had Lan You finished speaking than 2 figures came charging in on flying swords, bristling with anger. You witch. I knew it was you. How dare you tamper with our mountain Feng Shui formations? Oh, you brought a formidable ally. No wonder you're acting so brazen. Indeed, it is me. Be a good little land and hand over what I want. I might spare your life. Let's hand it over. There's no way we can win against them today. If you insist on interfering, so be it. We'll settle the score another day. But mark my words. This witch is just using you as her shield. The day will come when she meets her own gruesome end. With those words, the figures depart sullenly on a flying sword. You seem doubtful, worried about making enemies. Yes, I do. And the risk that comes with it. I can only say that I had no choice. If I couldn't force them to hand over their manuals, I would soon vanish without a trace. Wait, there's to fear if the world becomes your enemy? What's there to fear? I like how you think. I must admit, I have been rather willful, bringing enemies to your doorstep for no good reason. I owe you an apology for that. But then again, I wouldn't have come to trouble you if I didn't cherish, care for, or trust you so much. Shin's Cloud Technique. It's a defensive skill. You're forgiven. Alright, is it actually good? For every 205 max energy, we raise our defense by 1. When your vitality is below 30%, we take less damage. That's not really that great. An extra defense. When there are more allies than any... this is kind of mediocre, but I'll take it. Mid-conversation, Lan You casts some mysterious art and becomes a streak of light, as graceful as a swan, vanishing in the brink of an eye. You know what? Let's not chance anything. I'm immediately going to just learn you. Last thing I need is to get robbed. We've got a growing pool of enemies thanks to somebody. I'm already getting robbed constantly. I'm already having people try to pickpocket me now that they think they can't straight up rob me. It's a hard life, man. It's a hard life. There's a reason they sealed that starting village off from the world. 68%. Learn the next one. I gotta be careful about my mood, too. I need to check that right away. We've done some learning recently, and I never bothered to look at my mood. I gotta really remember that on this character, because our max is just so low. Got it. Yeah, 48 mood. We definitely need to fix that. But luckily, we got plenty of stuff. Luckily, that also doesn't take any time. All right, skip forward. We'll see if we can wiggle that in, but I have a feeling we're not going to be able to afford it. Rumor has a 6 tails appeared in Blaziness. Dang it. Well, at least it happened while I was still right here. Okay, mind skills. Yeah, we're pretty maxed out. I could take one of these off. Really, I'm not getting a ton of energy from that at the moment. I'll take that off, and I'll put on the defensive one. 34. Oh, I need to take off my other defensive one. All right, we've got 18 free points at the moment. Could put you on. Sure. And then let's unlearn mind skill this old defense. Unlearn. Yes. All right, but once we can shuffle this around a little bit, we'll be able to get this back on. Not bad at all. All right, well, we're already here. Let's just deal with this. Of course you would spawn right after I do the grind. I should have known better. No, I only did it because my friend needs the stuff. Alright. Arrgh. Okay. The best laid plans of fox and mice. Very quick clears, though. Alright, I think time is money at this point. I'm going to actually use my teleportation charm. And it appears that she is up there. You're here too? Are you buying something? Alright. Step 1, you... You need more than just a fire key. What are you talking about? Alright, hang on a second. How much fire key did I have? Okay, it was 5. I said 4, so I wasn't that far off. We have 2 earth keys. You can have one of those. What else are we romping around with in our inventory I shouldn't have? I feel like we should have a breakthrough material. Did we not get any from that fight? Okay, Millennium Stalactite. Ghost Sweep is for condensation, so she's not ready for that. We'll see if she'll take those. Okay, friend. Talk. Thank you for going through the trouble. I really appreciate it. What do you want to talk about? I missed you? You have no idea how much I missed you while you were away. Okay, maybe I need to gift this. I forget the exact UI for this. Okay, so we need to... where's my item? Here we are. Earth key, fire key, stalactite, jade, scarlet fruit. Okay. I was going to give you this stuff. Do you want it? You better say yes. I'm thrilled that you gave this to me. Thank you. You're very kind. There you go. She's probably going to go through like a mortal breakthrough or something. If I had more cheese, I would give them to her, but I don't. And I'm not gonna go farm just for her. Especially when we're gonna probably move on. So we'll go ahead and make this other fire key while I'm thinking about it. I mean, we just gave her like 4,000 or 5,000 spirit stones worth of stuff, so better appreciate it. Fire key, fire key. Okay, let's sell off. I don't feel like giving these textbooks to people. Let's just sell those off. The reason I'm not selling off these is I'm not hurting for money. Nobody seems to try to steal these, and I'm going to pick them right back up anyways, so they're going to take up the same amount of space no matter what I want. check the bounty board while we're here. Yep. Okay, I think, again, we're going to go back to what we were working on at the Sect, where we are working on our martial arts. But that will have to be next time. We're already over time. A decent amount finished here. We finally did get a defensive book. I'm very happy about that. Even if it's not perfect, it'll at least allow me to feel like I can progress. So we're going to do some comprehension. We're going to burn through a lot of materials and time here relatively quickly next time. But I'll have to see you then. Okay, cultivators, get out there. Be careful. Go steal some manuals from some evil sects. I'm sure it'll turn out just fine for you. Catch you in the next one.